Please be seated. The court is now in session. Today, the trial chamber is scheduled to hear the testimony of true TCW 944 until the conclusion of questioning from the co-prosecutors. Mrs. Sakalwati, could you report the attendance of the parties and individuals to today's proceedings? Sakalwati, Mr. President, for today's proceedings, all parties to this case are present. As for Mr. Nguyen Chi, he is present in the holding cell downstairs as he requests to waive his direct presence in the main courtroom. His waiver has been delivered to the greffier. The witness to testify today, that is to TCW 944, and his counsel are present in the waiting room. Thank you. President, thank you. The Chamber now decides on the request by Nguyen Chi. The Chamber has received a waiver from Nguyen Chi, dated 19 February 2015, in which he confirms that he has health issue, that is backache and dizziness, and that cannot sit for long. And in order to effectively participate in the future hearings, he requests to waive his rights to participate in and be present at the 19 February 2015. Nguyen Chi has been informed by his counsel about the consequence of this waiver, that in no way it can be construed as a waiver of his right to be tried fairly or to challenge evidence presented or admitted to this court at any time during his trial. Having seen the medical report of Nguyen Chi by the duty doctor for the accused at the ECCC, dated 19 February 2015, the doctor notes that the health condition of Nguyen Chi remains unchanged and that he has severe backache, dizziness when he sits for long, and recommends that the Chamber shall allow him to follow the proceedings remotely from a holding cell downstairs based on the above-mentioned information and pursuant to Rule 81.5 of the ECC internal rules. The Chamber grants Nguyen Chi's request to follow the proceedings remotely from a holding cell downstairs via an audio-visual means for today's proceedings. And as he waives his direct presence in the courtroom, the AV unit is instructed to link the proceedings to the holding cell downstairs so that he can follow it remotely. Yesterday, the trial chamber informed the parties that there is a pending request for protective measures and adjourned until today. The chamber recalls that, pursuant to Internal Rule 79.6, the hearing of the chamber shall be conducted in public. However, the chamber may also hold in-camera hearing in order to give effect to protective measures. The Chamber has been seized of a request for protective measure, and in order to discuss the matter, will move into closed session in accordance with the Internal Rule 29. The audience in the general public auditorium is requested to leave during this closed session. And court officer will be notified when the chamber decides to return to a public hearing. And every unit joint started to disconnect the audio and visual links to the auditorium, but leaves the curtain drawn in order to assist the interpreters in the booth.